there, guys. It's Mia here. I am so excited. I am so excited about this quick message today. I'm going to be sharing with you very simply the difference between what I call optional success and strategic success. I'm Mia Redrick, business and life coach. I got started in my company about 30 years ago, and I made a decision, just like you are making a decision right now watching me, that I wanted to go to work as myself. I wanted to take my background, which is as a corporate trainer, and I wanted to package my skills, my talents into a business. And when I got started, I wasn't sure if that business was going to be coaching or consulting or licensing, which eventually became my path. I didn't know that I was going to be an author. I didn't know that I'd get signed to Emmy nominated and nationally syndicated television shows as paid talent, as a mom strategist, to share authentically what I knew how to do. And so today, fast forward, I've had the opportunity to coach thousands of women who are just like me, who wanted to simply take their knowledge, their background, their skill, their talent, their know-how, and put it in a structure. And whether that's mom coaching, which I've helped a lot of mom coaches, or career coaching, or maybe you're a therapist or a nurse, or you've got some specialty training, and you're trying to figure out a new way to be able to monetize it, you're going to love this live today. Now, I have some notes here on my phone, so I'm going to refer to them because they're good. Okay. And I want to make sure that you get everything that you've come here for. I'll keep it quick. And likely I will shake your shoulders a little bit, as always, but my goal is to move you, shift you, to change you, to get you to think a little bit differently about what's available to you. Now, here's the one thing I want you to know. You are the product. Okay. Hashtag you are the product. And whether you're watching this live or as a replay, I want you to always remember that you are the product. And even if you don't know right now what that product is inside of you. It's based on the skills and the talent, all of your years of experience, all of the education you already have, and the knowledge that you already have. And when we take and extract that, the things that are known to you that you take for granted, there are other people who want to stand on your shoulders and learn and know what you know. So let me just jump into this quick live broadcast today. We're going to talk today about optional versus strategic success. And one of the things that I have learned from working with some of the most brilliant women around, my clients, is that optional success will keep you busy, whereas strategic success builds your freedom. And let me just say that again. Optional success keeps you busy. And strategic success allows you to build your freedom plan, right? And that's for those of you who are thinking about how you're going to transition what you're doing in your business to get yourself home. And I always say, to get yourself free so that you can stay free. One looks like freedom, okay? One looks like achievement, and the other is achievement. And so I just want you to kind of take that in for a minute and sit with that, right? One is achievement. It's sort of like a lot of people are so caught up in like that hustle and the grind pieces of success, right? That's optional success. It's like you want it today because there's a shiny object around what success looks like. But strategic success means you've got a plan. We know how to leverage your background, your gifts, your talents, and you're strategic about what you're putting into place for the long haul. Strategic success, as I see it, is us knowing how you're going to build this business from the beginning that's going to give you back your time, that's going to be time rich. It's going to allow you to compound your time. It's going to allow you to build a business where you're not just trading time for dollars. That's what strategic success looks like to me. All right. So optional success is what smart women are taught to chase. So this likely is going to step on your toes. And this is what I wrote. Number one, more certifications. And so I see this all the time. There are many people who will not launch and have not launched because they believe they need one other piece of paper. And maybe, just maybe, that's the disease you've had, or they see their business as a side hustle. And I got to tell you that when I started my company years ago, I've never wanted to build a side hustle. I wanted the business to be the real thing, right? From the very beginning. Often women are staying in rooms that validate their skills, but that doesn't pay you for your value. So let me back that up again, because that's just the whole drop the mic conversation, right? In and of itself. A lot of us are staying in rooms, right? So that we can validate our skills, like prove that we're good enough. But these places are not paying us for our value. And it's the difference when I see my clients who come to me who have the ability right now to start to run their consulting companies, but they're like, I just need a little bit more experience. I just want to run this beta test to see if these people like it. I just want to try this little free challenge to see what happens. I just want to start this thing, this little podcast to see if people come first. Say they're looking for validation. And that's because they don't trust themselves to know that you are already ready to launch. So I'm just going to shake your shoulders a little bit. And also, maybe they're constantly doing more without a clear outcome or direction. And this is many individuals who are looking to start a business or grow a business. They just see something one day that someone else is doing and like, maybe I'll do live videos, or maybe I'll book calls, or maybe I'll host a webinar. But there really isn't, it's optional success. It means that there isn't a real plan around what you're doing. So you are busy, but you're not strategic. And when you're not strategic, okay, it means you don't see the results on the back end. It means that there are no sales, the cash register doesn't ring. It means that there are not clients. It means that they're not leads. It means that people are not, the things that you're doing, they're not working, even though you're working it. And I know that I'm speaking directly to you, but I want to speak directly to those of you who you're doing all the right things, but the wrong way. And this is an opportunity for you to make that shift. Strategic success is different. And it's about making your decisions that are aligned with the next level. Wherever you're looking to go, strategic success is about aligning your choices with that. And it allows you, firstly, to know your value and structure it when you're selling. So a lot of people are selling low ticket or doing things for free because they actually don't know their value. They don't know the value of the transformation that they bring. So therefore, if you just want to be their audience, they're cool with it. But I'm not for everyone. Like I have strategic success. I literally work with women who are amazing at what they do. They know that they're amazing. They know they have an ability to create results for others. And they are looking for and to invest in themselves to learn how to put those things and those pieces together. They're looking for someone who not only has been able to build a business to get herself free and make multi-millions of dollars selling her knowledge, but who has had the ability to do the exact same thing with her clients who have done the same and many even more so and greater. Building a model that works for your life. I think that strategic success doesn't happen if you don't build your business around your life. It's something that I've taught forever because for me, I had 3 kids when I got started. Well, I didn't have 3 kids. Over the years, I built my business and I had kids, right? And I wanted to build the business around my life. I had my kids and I wanted to have a business where I could show up for them or for the things that mattered the most to me, which was them, and that the business, I wasn't in conflict. I didn't build a business that conflicted with my values. And I want you to understand strategic success is all about that. And if you've been working so hard and you've been making the money, but you're missing the things that matter the most in your life, I'm talking to you. It's that when it's time for you to read the story to your kids, you're too exhausted and you're giving the best part of you every single day to others who in a drop of a dime would say goodbye to you. And you know this. And you look at those faces, right? And you realize you only have these kids for a short period of time. Sure, they will come back, right? However, you want to make a change right now. You want to create a transition right now. Or for those of you who maybe it's not about the kids. Maybe it's just about you having the ability to self-care and spend time with yourself, and that your work is driving your whole life, and that you want to get some of you back. You want to get to know you more. I get it. All right. Choosing mentorship, strategy, and systems over more struggle. Now, I'm going to talk about this, and this is likely going to call somebody out. The reality is that people who create strategic success, They're not looking to coach themselves. And I'm going to talk to those of you who are offended. I'm talking to you, okay? You're offended if someone makes an offer to you. You're offended if you see someone selling coaching. You're offended if someone is standing in their brilliance and making offerings. I'm talking to you. The reason you're uncomfortable is because you're not selling. Let me just break this down, okay? The reality is that those of us who have an ability to change the lives of others understand it is our calling and our responsibility to make offers. It is our calling and responsibility to be the change doers. Like, my goal is to get people to do change. And I can't get them to do that by not having them make commitments to do that. So if you're this person and you feel like a certain kind of way when you hear folks talk about money, right? And you're just not investment minded, or maybe you've made investments in the past and you're like always talking about money. The reason you feel that way is because you're not selling. All right. And I know I called you out. You're in the comfort of your home, but I'm just breaking this down. For those of us who have a calling on our life, I understand that it is my responsibility to share with others what I have. And anyone, because what I'm going to give you is going to change your life, and it's not free. And I'm perfectly comfortable saying that. And I hope that as a result of you hearing me say this, that it helps you understand hashtag it's not free for you either. See, strategic success means becoming comfortable around your value and the transformation that you bring to the table and being able to own all of that. Does that make sense? Attracting people who want to work with you because they've seen the kind of results that you can create. They know of the echo of your skills and your talent, and they desire you because of it. And of course, they're going to pay you. For those of you who think the only way to work with people is to give it all away, it's the reason you're not profitable. It's just flat out. You're not attracting people who want to do the work. You want to find the most vested person, a part of your strategic success. They're going to be the people that are investment minded. They're going to do more of the work. They're going to be the kind of folks that are going to make the changes. They're going to be your implementers. They're going to be your folks that are going to give you testimonials. You find all of these people out here who don't want to talk about money. They're not going to do any of those things, but waste your time. Okay, number 4, as a part of strategic success, is you get results with intention, not luck or burnout. And if you're feeling burned out in your business, or not lucky in your business, or customers are in one day and are out the next day, it is because you haven't set a plan that allows you, with intention, that allows it to work for you. I just got off the call with one of my private consulting clients, which I love. And, we just laid out her plan of how intentionally she can bring her clients to her. Right? Her clients to her. I think that great marketing means that your ideal clients choose you. They reach out to you and they say, I need to work with you. That's pretty much how it works for me. I need to work with you. Me, I've been watching you for a while. Mia, you're the person I want to work with. And when you operate that way, competition is irrelevant. For those of you who think that it's not, okay, you think that finding the right people is hard. It's not. Finding the right people is all about you being yourself, being amazing at what you do, and being able to prove what you do, and being comfortable in your skin around the results that you can bring to the table. Are we clear? If we're clear, I want you to write, we are clear, hashtag we are clear. All right. And now I want to call you out, okay? And you said, Mia, you've been calling me out this entire time. I know it. All right. But if you're out here working hard and you're staying booked, and you're doing all the right things, but you're not experiencing the freedom, the peace, okay, or the income, you're likely operating in a way that is optional success. And that means that every day you get up and you do different things, but you're just throwing paint at the wall, and because of it, it's not working. It's not what you intended for things to look like. It's not that you don't have what it takes. It's that you've never been shown how to shift from producing results for others to produce a legacy for yourself. And when I was writing this out today, I was like, what's the difference? Like, why is it that some people create strategic success and others optional? And in optional success, it's because of the shift, not making that shift to be intentional around producing results for others right? And legacy for yourself. I'm all about doing it one time, right? You do it one time, you make it work, and it works over and over again. You guys have been watching my webinar. My webinars have been, it's in its 8th year. Like, who says that, right? And the reality is, I am just about being myself, standing in my purpose, sharing what I do in real sense with my clients who stand on my shoulders, and I help them get results. And I help them to elevate from wherever they are, wherever they've started, to where they'd like to go. All right. So I want you to think about you in this sense. So let me ask you this question. Are you doing what feels productive or what is actually strategic? Okay. Now, strategic success doesn't wait for permission. It just doesn't. It asks, what do I want? What do I want? Okay, you guys can write this down. What am I building? What are you building? Okay. And what's the smartest, most aligned way to get there? And if you're not asking that question, you should be. These are the questions. If your calendar is full, but your life still doesn't feel like yours, it's time for a different kind of move. And it just is a time to do things differently. And here's the deal. I want to invite you, if you're wanting to rework what you're working, and you know that based on this conversation, yes, we had a conversation, that you want to change things. And you want to know how to do that in the way that feels right for you. I want to invite you to check out my master training, which is phenomenal. It's called the Giant Experience Master Training. I'm going to post a link here. Okay. I'm going to post it. Let me show it. Okay. There's master training. And it's an online training that has run for about 5 years, has helped hundreds of individuals through this training be able to package themselves, the product of themselves. I've showed them how to price to fully value the things that are their giftedness, their talent, their skills, things that they're just giving away and they don't even know how to assess the value. I've showed them how to position their marketing from scratch or from wherever you are, so that you become the obvious choice and your ideal clients come to you. You don't have to be salesy. You can be yourself. And I hope that even as you listen to me right now, you're like, Mia, she's herself always. And if that's appealing to you and you want to do more of that, then the Giant Experience is for you. And learning how to find buyers and how to sell. And I think that when you know how to find buyers, they come to you. They come to you frequently. They come to you ready. They come to you ready to invest. They raise their hand, and you are their obvious choice. So if what I've said to you resonates with you, I want you to check out the Giant Experience Master Training. It is an online curriculum that's pretty phenomenal, and coupled with 2 days live of an intensive coaching day with me and a small number of individuals, and we'll get you there. Clients have come and within weeks created some within days, their high ticket product. Many have sold what they do for 6 figures or more within just a couple of weeks. And I'm not saying this, you'll see all the testimonials on the page, that you'll have the opportunity to see what these women are saying and see if that type of success, that if it's something that you desire. We have hundreds of testimonials for the master training. And so they all can't be lying. But this is really not just about the master training. It really is about you, right? And it's really about the kind of success that you are seeking right now. If you are looking to work with a mentor that sees you, that knows your name, that wants to speak with you directly and help you understand what is packageable about you and how to put that into a structure to get started, the masterclass is for you. And if you value authenticity, it's absolutely for you, because I'm going to show you how to be yourself and just to be more of it, and how to stand in your value, being yourself and owning your, what I call your bigness, your gifts, the things that are great about you, that the thing that is distinct and rare about you, and the reason that other people will want to work with you. So if any of this resonates, you see the link here on this page, giantexperience.com. I'm going to give you a promo code. All right. So if you make the decision to sign up, You can use the promo code READY, READY, and you save $500. Okay, so you'll have access to the code for the next 2 days. Use the code READY and READY, and you'll have that opportunity to save $500 on the masterclass. All right, so that's what I have for you today. Optional success versus strategic success. Did you get value or did you get value? I'd love to see your comments here. I'm Mia Redrick, business and life consultant, and I'm so excited I had the opportunity to pop in just really quickly today and add value to you. I love you, okay? And I'll see many of you inside of the master training. I'll talk to you soon. Good night. Are you interested in packaging your knowledge into a high-ticket product on or offline? If your answer is yes, the Giant Experience is for you. Here's my story. I got started in my business over 20 years ago, and I simply made the decision to go to work as myself. And maybe you have been wondering how you can take all of those years of experience, your knowledge, or your degrees, and put them to use for yourself, and to package it into a monetizable structure. That was me 20 years ago. I wanted to figure out how to take my background as a corporate trainer, and I realized that so many women wanted to know exactly how I was able to write best-selling books, and having done partnerships with both Fortune 100 and Fortune 500 companies and get signed to media, Emmy-nominated and nationally syndicated television shows as the mom strategist. And so I decided to equally transfer what I knew how to do to them. And I built out a coaching practice that today has coached thousands of women just like you who are ambitious, smart, and sharp, highly actionable, go-getters. And they wanted to figure out how they could go to work for themselves.